up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's Cora. A couple days ago on Instagram, I posted a story asking you guys to ask me questions that you think that I have been avoiding or that I wouldn't answer or that most YouTubers wouldn't answer. I told you guys to make it personal, make it juicy, and you guys really did, honestly. To be honest, when I posted the Instagram story and I wanted to make this video, I didn't think a lot of people would actually ask me questions just because I'm not like some big YouTuber or anything. Like in the back of my head, I was like, I'm probably gonna have to like make up some of the questions because no one's gonna ask me anything, which is really bad because I didn't want to have to do that. But I was like, if worse comes to worse, like, sis, you're gonna have to make up your own questions because no one likes you. But to my surprise, a lot of people actually did ask me questions, and you guys made it pretty juicy. So without further ado, let's just get into the video because you guys asked me a lot of questions and I want to answer as many as I can, and I'm filming this video in between my classes, so let's just get into it. Okay. By the way, if you didn't know, I still film my videos on my iPhone because I'm poor. I have the questions on my laptop right here. I screenshot the ones I liked on my story and then sent them to my laptop right here. So that's how I'm going to be reading out the questions, so it doesn't look like I'm a freak show with a laptop, even though I am. So I just spit everywhere. Okay. The first question that someone literally asked me is, are you okay? Well, no. I'm just kidding. No, I'm actually doing really well. A lot better than I was doing in college last year. I'm not getting homesick. My classes haven't been too horrible, so I'm actually doing pretty well. Just like my mental health in general has been really, really good. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I feel like the question was sarcastic. Genuinely, I'm okay if you are wondering, but if you're not, I'm sorry. Okay, that's it. It'll get better, I promise. Okay, multiple people said, what is your favorite thing about yourself? Which isn't super personal, but also kind of is because I'm not a person to like compliment myself a lot. I like to make fun of myself. I just use a lot of self-deprecating humor, but my favorite thing about myself is definitely either my eyes or my smile. That sounds self-centered because I said two things, but oh, someone else asked after that question, what is your biggest flaw? Let me think about this because I have a lot, but like what's my worst? I'm really not that sentimental and like emotional and like caring somewhat. That makes me sound like a really bad person. A lot of times I feel like I put myself before others, which is like a really bad thing, and I don't mean to do that, but like sometimes I just do. Yeah, that's like actually probably my biggest flaw right there, which makes me sound like such a bitch, but like, I mean, sometimes I am a bitch. So a few people asked, what do you want to do after college? I have no freaking idea what I want to do after college at all. Another person asked what my major is, by the way, so I'll just add that in here. My major is journalism and advertising with a minor in marketing. Honestly, I don't really know what I want to do with that. This is like the 50th time I've changed my major / minor. So clearly I just don't know what I'm doing, but probably just get a job that applies to my major after college that I actually enjoy doing, which I don't even know what I want that to be yet. So there's your answer. I don't know. Okay, someone literally said name something. Sorry. Okay, someone literally said name everyone you've done something dirty with. Why would I answer this question? Like my dad and my mom and my 7-year-old cousin aren't watching this right now. Like, that's weird. I'm not gonna answer that. Oh my God. That is so weird. Someone said, how much do you party in college? Actually, a few people said that. Someone said, how much do you party? Someone said, do you party a lot in college? How much do you go out on the weekends? Yeah, so I never go out during the week, like ever. I just don't go out on the weekdays. That is like my time to work out, go to class, do my homework, edit videos. So Fridays, sometimes I go out, but really not that often. Basically, I just go out every Saturday. I go out Fridays occasionally. But yeah, every Saturday I go out to a party, I guess you could say. I should turn up. It's lit. Okay, let me answer a question. This is probably the second most asked question of this video. Let me just read some of the things people asked. Do you still swim? Are you still roommates with Sydney? And do you still swim together? Why did you quit swimming? Are you still on the swim team? And so forth. I actually don't swim anymore. The school that I go to, I swam at last year, and it's kind of the reason that I picked to go to this school was for swimming. It's a Division III school, so I'm not like some D1 athlete or anything like that. Yes, I did quit swimming. I'm debating whether I want to make an entire video on why I swam in the first place, why I ended up quitting. So if you guys would actually like to see that video, leave a comment down below if you want my entire experience being a college athlete. And if you don't want to see that, just leave a comment below. I won't be offended. Just say you don't want to see it. Basically, to answer the question, no, I do not swim in college anymore. I really just didn't like the sport. There was obviously a lot of other stuff that went into it of why I ended up quitting. I've been doing it since 4th grade, and I just felt like it was time to be done with it, and I just didn't enjoy practice. I didn't enjoy competing. I still hang out with the people, love all of them, and I miss you guys. Multiple people said, are you a virgin? Have you lost your V card yet? Are you a virgin? Again, this is getting serious, guys. This is kind of weird to put on the internet, I guess, but honestly, I don't really think it's that weird. I was in a relationship for 2 years, so I don't think it's that weird or that shocking to know that I am not. I'm scared. The next question I come across after answering are you a virgin is, would you ever have a I'm scared. Like, what if my grandpa and his wife are watching this? Like, hey guys, what's up? I feel like I should answer the next most asked question of this video next. One of the questions that was asked a lot, and I didn't know if people were actually gonna ask this, but it turns out this was by far the most asked question of the entire video, which is weird because I didn't even know people knew. Let me read all the questions that were asked about it. Are you single? Did you and your boyfriend break up? Why did you and Abe break up? How come I never see Abe in any of your videos anymore? Why did you break up with your boyfriend? Are you and Abe still together? So, to answer all of your questions, no, I'm not in a relationship anymore. I was in a 2-year relationship with my ex-boyfriend. His name's Abe, and I did put our relationship on my YouTube channel. I put it on my Instagram. I put it on social media in general. We actually broke up 5 days before our 2-year anniversary, but yes, I am no longer in a relationship. I am #single. We haven't really talked since we've broken up, but we're not on bad terms or anything. He's one of the nicest people I know. I think we both understood it was time for us to part ways. Yeah. But yeah, we're not dating anymore to answer all of your questions. It's just me now, so that's all you get. Okay, the next question was name all of your ex-boyfriends. I've been on other dates, but I've only ever really dated, been in an actual relationship with my ex-boyfriend. So that's it. Worst date experience ever. When I saw this, I was like, I don't really know a good one to tell, but then I thought of a good one. I think I was either a sophomore or a junior in high school, and I really liked this guy. I think we had class together or homeroom. We didn't even call it homeroom, but it was kind of a homeroom. So I really liked this guy, and my friends were friends with him. So they kind of told him hey, Cora likes you. We started talking on Snapchat or whatever, and then he asked me out on a date. I think this was the first date. He asked me to go to the movies. Obviously, I'm flattered. I'm excited. I want to go. So I say yes. For some reason, I was so nervous, and I was like, oh my God, why did I even say yes? I can't do this. I don't know how to talk to a guy. I cannot go. And I'm telling my friends all this, and they're like, okay, let's just go with you. Let's do 4 people, a double date kind of. And I'm like, oh yeah, let's do it. I'll be so much less nervous. I'll feel comfortable, whatever. I text him, I'm like, hey, can my 2 friends come with? He's like, sure, no problem, blah, blah, blah. So my friends Callie and Jared, they come with us. By the way, they're not dating at all. We're just all friends. Jared was just in my eating 10,000 calories video, so go watch that if you want to. Jared drives. When we pick him up, before we pick him up, we started talking about how we're going to talk in this weird language so he won't be able to understand anything we're saying. I was so weird in high school. I don't know why I would want to do this. If I wanted this guy to like me, why would I want to do that? I thought it was funny or something like that, but it literally wasn't at all. We pick him up, we're talking in this weird language, so he literally doesn't know anything we're saying. Tell he's kind of getting frustrated. At first he was laughing, but then we kept doing it, and he probably thought it was kind of weird. So that happened. Anyways, then we get to the movies, and Callie and Jared, they like to mess with me. Me and all my friends, we like to mess around with each other. We get halfway through the movie maybe. So Callie and Jared start cuddling and touching each other's hair and being weird together just as a joke, so that he would think that he has to do something with me. After they start doing this, he kind of reaches over yawning to make the move, you know what I mean, to put your arm around the other person that you're with at the movies. And so when he does this, he reaches over, and Callie is sitting on the other side of me, and he reaches over and he hits her in the face. It was so awkward, and I just feel so awkward. I don't even remember if he put his arm around me. I think he still did, but it just was so awkward. I don't think we ever went on a date again. Basically, we didn't end up working out. So that was that. Someone literally said, are you rich and do you get an allowance? No and no. Who do you like better, your brother or your sister? I don't know, actually, if I'm being honest. Me and my brother used to be this because we were the same person. We are super close. Now he lives 2 hours away from me, working at a full-time job. So I feel we're not as close, but when we're together, we're super close, and we always joke around together. We have the same humor. He's literally the funniest person that I know. But me and my sister, we just talk more because like when you're a girl, you guys like talk about more things on like a daily basis. Like I'll text her about something, but obviously it's like we're sisters, so we fight more. There's more like stupid stuff to fight about. But I'd say like all of us are evenly like really close. I actually can't pick, honestly. Oh my god, one question that was actually asked a lot, which I didn't even think anybody would ask. Someone said, have you ever done any drugs? Do you low-key smoke? Do you have a JUUL? People want to know, obviously, if I'm doing drugs. I think it's actually funny that people ask this because my friends would laugh at this because like they know that I would never do this. I've never actually smoked in my entire life. When I tell people that I've like never met and they're like, oh, do you want to smoke or something like that, I'm like, no, I actually don't smoke. And they're like, oh, have you ever smoked? And I'm like, no, I actually have never tried it. Everyone's like so shocked. They're like, never in your whole life. I'm like, no, it just doesn't really interest me. Like if I wanted to do it, I'd do it, but I really don't want to. I'm not against it. I just like don't have a desire to do it. So like, why would I do it? You know what I mean? If you want to do it, you can do it. On to other drugs. I do cocaine every day of my life. Obviously, if I've never smoked weed, I've never done any type of drug. On to JUULIng or vaping or whatever you want to call it. I've never hit a vape or a JUUL in my entire life. I honestly don't even know how. I don't know how. So there's that. I don't know how because I'm dumb and I wouldn't want to even if I knew how. So someone said, are you in a sorority? No, I'm not. My school does have sororities and fraternities, but I'm just not in one. I'm not really interested in it. I am joining like an honor society, which is technically a frat. So technically I'm in a frat, not a sorority. I'm actually in a frat. I'm a frat boy now. I think that's the last question I'm gonna do. There was more questions, but this video is already 50 minutes long. I feel like I'm talking for too long and people are gonna get bored of me, so I'm gonna just cut it off there. Hope you guys enjoyed this. That's it. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to. If you don't want to, that sucks for you. Hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye. Oh my god, I almost just literally fell off the stool that I'm sitting on. I have to show you guys what I'm sitting on. This is my stool, but it's like on top of like this table. So it's like two stools stacked on top of each other. And I literally almost just biffed and fell off of it. Okay, that's it. So bye guys. I'll see you in my next one, hopefully. Bye.